Hello and welcome to Sane Sunday Live. On this, we do 2 lives per week. It's 7:30 at 9 on Sunday and Wednesday. Hi. On the Sane Sunday Live. Queen of the car scene, Carol Sane. On the Sane Sunday Live, which is tonight, we always go over the calendar of events and shout out the cruise-ins and the car shows. We like to concentrate mostly on those that benefit children's charities and veterans charities. Yep. Focus. Then we go over the hashtag Insanefriends live calendar and shout out to people that also do the hashtag Insanefriends lives throughout the week. There's somebody almost every night.
Oh, is it?
Yep. And so you can hang out with some of the hashtag Insane Friends, like Queen of the car scene.
No.
On to car trivia, where we ask the people in the audience, which is you, questions about cars and trucks and other things like that.
Answers.
Yeah. Just don't blurt them out. Anyway, answer the question. Put your channel up on screen share so that everybody will know who you are and what you do. And we move on to the next question while you're on screen share. You'll get at least 2 minutes of screen share time while other people are answering the next question. And please only answer tonight. Give everyone else a chance to get on screen share. So without further ado, welcome to the chat, Gregory Salvatore. He will be live right after we are Sunday night. And Camaro time is here.
And I can't read that one. I'm not
the award-winning moderator, best moderator of all time, and the king of editing.
And
Camaro time.
I can't read it from here.
Rebel Rouser is here. Wow. Hello, welcome back to the chat. Events. This month, we just finished up yesterday the Riverside Spring Meet from 12 to 5 p.m. at the First Tenant Pavilion. And coming up next week, not next weekend, the 23rd of March, which is the weekend after next. If you've been watching the show or you've been looking at our Facebook, we have lots of announcements on Saneauto Facebook. We have a mastermind group, Sane Enterprises Facebook. And on my personal page, Victor Sane, sometimes there's some announcements there too. We lost Jennifer Hakeem. She was the owner of not only the Deadpool car, but the Deadpool car YouTube page, which you may remember seeing her in the chat multiple times. There will be a memorial car show of March in her honor at the Sportsman's Warehouse. It's 6241 Perimeter Drive, Suite 101 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, from 4 to 8 p.m. That's Saturday, the 23rd of March. Then on the 30th, we have the Chattanooga Cruise. Is not in downtown Chattanooga anymore. They have a new venue at Camp Jordan in East Ridge. Huge place. It's going to be a great show. This is the same place you'd see and do see and did see, because their channel of the Bugapalooza. That is at Camp Jordan. So now the Chattanooga Cruise-In will also be at Camp Jordan, and they will be there.
They had one food place, and then they had a couple of trucks that were very expensive. But they had one food place at Bugapalooza benefiting children's charities.
And also Bugapalooza benefits Ronald McDonald House, and they raised thousands for the Ronald McDonald. I think 13,000 this last year when we were filming there. And
that's
that is so that families of sick children can stay near their children.
The limo contest, it's just crazy.
And the chicken dance and a lot of other really wonderful family events.
They wanted me to do the chicken dance, but I don't look too much like a chicken.
Also, that same weekend, the 30th of March, at Ridgeland High is a car show to benefit the JROTC, the kids in JROTC, at 2478 Happy Valley Road in Rossville, Georgia.
That's awesome.
And the first
Our
weekend in
daughter was
April,
in that.
she sure was. On April 2019, there is Bo's 40th birthday in Holden, Louisiana on the 6th of April. Then the Bugapalooza we were talking about.
Wasn't that the 40th year? No.
Show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I don't
when
think
the
it was his 40th
first episode of the
birthday.
show started. Yeah, he's a little bit older than that.
I wouldn't out him or anything, sweetie.
I just did, and I'm not sorry. If he has a problem, contact me directly. He has my phone number. I'm sorry, Camaro time. Yes, there's a lot of buffering tonight. We are having a little bit of bandwidth problems here.
It's
This is our first day of not raining all day in weeks. Well, I think we did have days in a row, but 2 other days when it wasn't raining, and everything.
And since yesterday, we've been having problems. They were working on some kind of something in the poles.
In the rain, while it was lightning.
And when it was lightning, so I imagine they messed something up. That's all I can say.
Hopefully they didn't get struck by lightning. 27th of April is the Bugapalooza that we're talking about, the 2019 version at Camp Jordan in East Ridge. Same place as the Chattanooga Cruise Inn now.
Video unavailable.
Hello, ASAP Fishing One. Then May the 25th is Streetcar Life's car show event with over $2,400 in prizes going on at that event. The Scenic City Cruisers are involved. The North Georgia Stangs are involved. And of course, Saneauto YouTube is involved. So you know it's going to be a huge event.
We lost the thing for a minute.
There are face painting is going to be
get
happening
my
there
face
at the streetcar. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Hello, Nacho Dad's Garage. There's going to be face painting for the little kids and dyno testing for the big kids. And lots more events. And it is happening at the Chattanooga State parking lot. So it's a huge parking lot. Going to be lots of room. There's going to be lots of food vendors, lots of other vendors. Great time for all. That is enough of the calendar events. There are more events we will be announcing every time we're live. But moving on to the hashtag Insanefriends calendar. We appreciate everyone on the hashtag Insanefriends calendar supporting all the hashtag Insanefriends
from Camp Jordan.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you there at Bugapalooza and at the Chattanooga Cruise Inn. Now, Chattanooga Cruise Inn is in March, and March the 30th, which is 2 days before the end of the month. So it is yet to be seen if we will be able to make any car shows this month, because we are on a deadline of having the biggest part of our building has to be completely empty by the end of this month.
Thank you, Camaro.
We have been moving things every single day.
Go.
What?
Buffering.
I know, honey. We've been moving things every single day, trying to get everything out of the shop in Chattanooga. And then we have another building in April.
ASAP Fishing One. We're in Dalton, Georgia.
That we have to.
So we're not far away from you. About 45 minutes away.
Right. And I'm in Chattanooga almost every day this month. Tuesday, I'll be up there again, meeting with a buyer and meeting with of one building and a tenant of another building, and real estate agents, and possibly somebody buying another lift and another person buying another piece of equipment. So I'll be in Chattanooga all day on Tuesday. And
That reminds me.
then I will probably
Are you
be
gonna
in.
be home by 5:30? No, 7 is Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be home in time to be at the insurance office before you close the insurance office. And I will probably be somewhere near Knoxville on Wednesday, but I'll be here in Dalton on Monday, trying to finish up building another shed that I'm building right now, which there will be a video on, because it's going to be this ultra cheap shed, how to build an ultra cheap shed big enough to house 2 riding lawnmowers. Anyway, you'll just have to watch the video.
Yeah.
It's mostly recycled materials, like one of the others, not as big as the other shed. I'm hoping it'll be an interesting video. Anyway, on to the calendar. Look at all these great people.
I helped him design
cooperating.
the shed.
Yes, she did help design the shed.
Just saying.
Out of stuff laying around. So we're right here on Sunday, Sane Sunday Live, which starts at 7:30 every Sunday. We live till around 8:30 to give people a chance to get ready for Gregory Salvatore's live at 9 p.m. Monday is One Wheel Wheelie at 9 p.m. Tuesday, Above to Vacation at 9 p.m. Wednesday, we're right back here for the Insanefriends show. We usually have a guest. We had Streetcar Life on last Wednesday, and the Wednesday before that, we had Muscle Car Appraisal. Actually, last Wednesday, we were on Muscle Car Appraisal show, who comes on right after us, representing the hashtag Insanefriends at 9 p.m. on Wednesday nights.
Yay.
That was their first show last Wednesday.
Did you
And they asked
see
us
how
to be a
they
guest on it,
shouted
so
out
we appreciated being their guest.
shouted out the calendar? That was awesome.
Yeah, you should go back and watch the replay of the Muscle Car Appraisals hashtag Insanefriends show and see how they shouted out everybody on the calendar.
I thought that was very inventive.
Yep. Thursday night is Dorito and the Lucha Cabra at 9:30, followed by Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, etc., from 10:30 to 12. That is Ken in California. So if you're in California, that show starts at 7 your time. All these times I'm giving you right now are Eastern time. And Chopper's Rule 1 starts at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. And that is, he's broadcasting out of Australia. So the hashtag Insanefriends are worldwide.
Yay!
And his time, if you are in Australia watching this right now, it is Sunday morning when he starts broadcasting in Australia, but it is 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. He is followed by Fab Automotive Detailing at 9 p.m. on Saturday nights. And that is all of our hashtag Insanefriends. Right now, if you want to be on the calendar and be shouted out, and you are happy and willing to shout out everyone else on the calendar, then contact me, Victor Sane, on Facebook, and we'll talk about it. And give me your phone number, because we will have to have a phone conversation on the calendar to make sure you know exactly the few rules that we have on the calendar and what it's all about. Most of which is no cussing, keep it family friendly, so that those of us with the channels that have, well, we don't have little kids anymore. Ours are grown.
Yeah, but we got grandkids.
Yes, and
one grandkid.
We like to keep it to where, you know, really nice people in our Insanefriends that have little kids can watch our channel without having any fear of them seeing anything they wouldn't want their kids to see. And we like shouting out other people's channels and helping other people's channels grow. If that sounds like you, contact us about being on the calendar.
That'd be awesome.
And now for car trivia.
Oh my good. I know the answer.
We got lots of
I know
cool
the
people
answer.
here.
Ask me. I'll let you know.
I bet there's going to be some good answers popping up pretty quickly tonight with all these smart, wonderful people in the chat. Yes. And if you notice anybody in the chat whose name doesn't seem familiar, then please go to their channel, check them out, support them, because we do like to support each other. We like to see everyone supporting each other and cooperating and helping each other out. Gregory Salvatore is here. Camaro Time is here. Rebel Rouser is here. ASAP Fishing 1 is here. Nacho Dad's Garage is here. I don't know. Is ASAP Fishing 2 run off somewhere with Repeat?
Yeah.
Now, there was a no, that's not right. That's last week's stuff. Where's this week's stuff? Oh, here we go. Hey, all bloopers are included in our live shows. Ford decided long. You don't?
No.
Why not?
Because I just have to change.
Okay. Ford decided long ago to make a.
I don't structure anything.
Apparently not. Ford decided long ago to make a smaller version of the Bronco on the Ranger pickup frame. Who knows what the name of this little creation was? Should be an easy one for you guys.
I don't know. Never heard of it.
Nacho Dad's Garage says, I'm all about the cheap stuff. Well, you're going to love this video on how to build this shed, because I spent less than $50 and it's going to be 1,200 square feet. I'm serious, less than 50 bucks. And 50 bucks includes my new saw. TSW Joyride Productions, welcome to the chat. That's right, fan 1701. All right, it is the Bronco 2. Let's get some screen share up here and get you on here. It is fan 1701 is the winner, and answered the first question correctly. It is the Bronco 2.
Okay.
What is it, 7:48 now? We're going to keep his channel up till at least 7:50, so at least a couple of minutes. Look at the new banner art. He's got the little mini bike up there.
Yeah, what's
with the cool paint job on the tank.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
That looks scary. Looks like a snake and a mushroom and I don't know.
Put on videos, you see the thumbnails. Everybody see the thumbnails. Lots of mini bike action. There's even a couple of steaks in there somehow.
Uh-oh. I'm hungry. I need some popcorn.
And a go-kart. You saw a go-kart you wanted today, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It was only like $600 brand new.
Yeah. But I still want that Jeep. But I want to paint it pink camel.
Yeah, it's a Jeep the size of a go-kart.
It's army green. I don't want it.
Okay, fan says that mini bike is a China clone of the Z50A, but it has a 110cc engine on it now.
Awesome. Well, what is the art on the tank? I really can't see it that well.
It looks good what we could see of it.
Yeah. I don't have any glasses here. Can I borrow
your use
glasses?
These.
I don't know if I can see it on mine, but maybe you can look close over here. I still can't see that well.
So the next question is about the same vehicle. What year did that Bronco 2 go into production? And don't answer, fan, because it says Dirt Dauber. Hey, that's a great name for a mini bike.
Yeah, it is.
And so that must have a little dirt
dauber?
Yeah, on the tank there.
Wow. Okay.
So that little Bronco 2, what year did it first go into production?
And how many were sold? I know.
I should have looked that up. That would have been good.
84.
84, very close. Very close.
Let me see. There's one thing I knew the answer to. You were asking.
But we ain't got to that yet. Don't give it away.
Oh, yeah.
Gregory Salvatore and DSW Joyride Productions both got it correct. It is 1983. Gregory Salvatore got it first.
Manufacturer came out in 84. Says DSW.
So apparently there is some debate going on about which date, whether it's 83 or 84. But the number I was looking for was 83.
Fan 1701 talked to a guy that had a 302 V8 in his Bronco 2.
Yeah, those things are very popular with off-roaders, and lots of people do lots of mods to them, and there's a whole bunch of aftermarket equipment and a whole bunch of aftermarket accessories for the Bronco 2s. I mean, it's right up there with the availability of
Camaro
stuff for some of the Jeeps and things like that.
It's a Bronco 2, so it does not matter. Bronco 2s are top heavy, but really cool. And now DSW and Gregory are fussing with each other.
Well, don't let Hot Wheels get in on the conversation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go check out Gregory's page. His Camaro is named Hot Wheels, and it does have some personality, and it will talk to you, and it will argue. Now, for the next person,
most people were alive when you came out DSW Joyride. God let the best come first. So there.
Okay, next question for the rest of you guys that haven't been on screen share yet. When did the Bronco 2's production end? When did the Bronco 2's production end?
The next year.
No, wasn't the next year. Fan 1701 says, my blood cells are probably shaped like little Chevy bow ties. Laugh out loud.
Well, mine are bouncing around like little Mustangs.
You need to spend
hopping and running.
A lot of time watching Camaro videos. He has really outdone himself with the very informative Camaro videos lately. It is an incredibly good series on all the generations of the Camaros. which you've probably already seen.
Okay, DSW, it doesn't pay to fight with a certain woman. We get dirty. Just saying.
Oh. Yeah, you got to use the line C-3PO on to R2-D2.
Right.
Don't get technical with me. Oh, who said Camaro time says 90? And he was right. The production year ended in 1990, so it gets to be on screen share anyway.
DSW Joyride Production says the last one sold in 91 though.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that, but I didn't look that up, but I wouldn't doubt that. Because I think I've worked on some 91 models. So most of this car trivia is like that. It's very arguable, and
it depends on the source.
Yeah, it depends on the source and all kinds of other.
And sometimes it's not accurate, but most times it is.
Right. Just like buying parts for your car.
Sometimes they fit, sometimes they don't.
Yep. Sometimes your car actually came with the part for the previous year, or the part that wasn't even supposed to come out till the next year. I'm gonna hit videos here. Make sure you get to see them in the order.
Okay.
And you'll notice
I have a new ride-along series, 360 Camaro. What?
Gregory Salvatore has a new ride-along series with a 360 camera in the passenger seat. Going to conduct interviews about owners' cars while riding along in virtual reality. The first video, I talked with Hot Wheels. The video is out.
Awesome.
Okay, so if you're wondering what I was talking about, saying that his car is named Hot Wheels and that it does talk, that would be a good video to watch, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, we're got Camaro Times channel on here. Oh, plus Gregory Salvatore will be live right after we are tonight.
Yes.
Well, within 30 minutes after we end our show tonight, because he goes on at 9 p.m. So you can hear more about the talking car Hot Wheels, the Camaro. And speaking of Camaros, we have Camaro Times channel up right now. And you can see that by far the most popular video he put up lately was the one about the reason so many hate the 2019 refreshed Camaro. It got 3.7 thousand views, because right now anything to do with the 2019 refresh is hot. It's popping. So if you got Camaro stuff and you want to get some views, that's a hot topic right now. But you're going to have to work really hard to have the quality of video that and the editing and everything that Pete produced with this video that got 3,000 views. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the video. You'll see what I mean.
Any of his videos are beyond awesome.
It's obvious he puts a lot of time, thought, and effort. And he has a lot of skill and a lot of practice with the DaVinci software.
More.
Yep, which I'm going to get back to doing a lot more with. I was just starting to make some progress when we had a very good problem to have right now, is that, you know, with our commercial property in Chattanooga, great things happening there. Great things happening because of that.
Yeah, but we're both stressed out.
Yeah, we are a little stressed out and a little bit grumpy, but hey, you know, it's good problems to have.
And we'll get grumpy.
Things are going to get better.
We need to stop being grumpy with each other.
And just like most other things, sometimes things get worse before they get better. Well, you know, it's gotten a little bit worse with less content on our channel because of all the moving and stuff, but it's going to be better in the long run because we'll have more merchandise, we'll have better video quality, we'll have everything, because once we get this stuff done and over with, which is going to take us a few months, I'm I'm going to be back to studying more of Camaro Time's editing videos and stuff, and try to learn more about, you know, how he's. I'm already using the same software that he suggested, which is the DaVinci stuff. So hopefully, I'll be able to spend some time and get caught up with him on the editing part. And there's a few things that Bubsification and One Wheel E are doing with their editing that I would like to pick up those good habits as well. And I think that Muscle Car Appraisal has a lot of potential with their live streaming and what they're doing with their live streaming. They've already picked up a few of my good habits and a few of y'all's good habits. And they have a lot of good habits of their own and a lot of great knowledge and trivia in their videos. And so, you know, the community is growing, and there's so many great people in the community with so many great habits and stuff, and we're all learning from each other, and we're all getting better. And so I think there's more greatness coming for all of us. So the next question. This is different. We're changing the subject a little bit. We're off of Bronco 2 and Broncos.
Didn't he change his picture?
Camaro Time?
Yeah. I thought they were more angled toward each other.
A while back, yeah. This is like I forget what effect he called that. But he had done something with that picture lately. He told us what the effect was, and then I forgot the name of it.
Well, I never pay attention to those things unless I'm looking at them here.
One thing
for some reason.
There is another thing I learned from one of his videos that I didn't forget, and that is that this red Camaro, without being able to see the emblem, is an SS because it has the what they call the mail slot right there below where the hood meets the front clip. And I had seen that before, but didn't realize it until Pete pointed it out in one of his videos, talking about the differences in the Camaros, his generational videos of the Camaros. And it was just like, aha, oh, okay. I should have known that. This next question has to do with pickup sales. What truck sold almost 1 million trucks in only 1 year?
That's the question I know the answer to.
It was somewhere in the neighborhood of 909,000 trucks in 1 year. So very close to 1 million in 1 year.
DSW Joyride F-150.
Bing, ding, 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 ding. Very good, DSW. Very good.
That one is a no-brainer.
Shout out to the hashtag Mopar community
We
and
all
the
know
Mopar
that
mobsters.
the Ford trucks are
Hashtag
the ones that
Mopar
are most
mobsters.
sold. And believe it or not, I like Ram trucks better than Ford trucks.
They have that cool looking front end on the Ram trucks.
Yeah.
I think like the first or second year after they changed to that front end, they like quadrupled their sales in that year. As you can see here in DSW Joyride's videos, his next to last video that he put up was the gender reveal. and I'm not going to give it away because if you haven't watched it yet, go check out that video and see what gender the new baby's going to be. And hang out with the hashtag Mopar Mobsters. I remember the garage cleanup part 1, 2, and 3. I'm going through a lot of that right now myself. And it's
your garage
epic.
is bigger though.
It's, oh man, it is an epic endurance race. Yeah, that's another one of those I do not want to complain about at all, because it is a very good problem to have. I'm well blessed. I'm very thankful to have such a big garage and so much equipment and tools and parts and stuff. It is my own personal tool and parts Disneyland that I get to play in. Far be it for me to complain about it, but sometimes I do anyway, because it does get a little bit overwhelming. But once we get done moving everything, it won't be so bad. We will, Dad and I will probably be on a trip Wednesday in the big rig. We haven't done a father-son big rig run in a long time.
How long will it take?
Probably all day. But we'll be going to get a reefer.
Will you be back?
Which is a refrigerated trailer, because we don't do that other stuff.
By 5:30?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be back by 5:30 to get you at the insurance office. And this refrigerated trailer, it also has a side door. And so for quite a while, it will be storage for some of the $1 million parts inventory.
Yeah, we need to get rid of all of those things. And does anybody need transmission parts?
I've got some to box up today. I sell some every day, so that inventory is going to reduce, and we'll be back once everything's moved and in place. We'll be back on track to paying more attention to that inventory, getting more of it listed and more places on the internet, and get the sales up faster so we can sell down the inventory quicker. And when everything isn't so crammed full of transmission parts here and there and everywhere, I'll be able to organize all the workspaces and the garages and the sheds and the trailers and everything.
If you really wanted to, I bet you could find a place that could get you the transmission parts, and then you could sell them. You could buy them and then sell them.
Shoot, if you come down here with a truck, I will give him some transmission parts. I'd give him enough inventory to start his, well, he has his own eBay already. But I'd give him enough stuff to keep him busy listing stuff for at least a month. The next question is, what truck was second in sales? Second to the F-150.
I know, and it wasn't a Ram.
You're just kind of giving it away, aren't you? Yes, I have tried to sell everything at once, sell the whole inventory at once. Camaro time. I called lots and lots of hard parts warehouses that specifically do nothing but sell transmission. I called every supplier I ever had, which is a lot of them, from almost 20 years of running a transmission rebuilding facility. And they just weren't interested in buying a whole big inventory like that. The best I got from them is if I were to put it all on a truck and bring it over there to them so they could see what I had, they would give me a offer on it. I'm like, my inventory is not going to fit on one truck. So, and I made a video of my inventory and sent it out to a few people who were interested, and then they told me it was just too much right now, that they just couldn't make that big a purchase right now. So I tried talking to them about maybe buying part of it, and that disintegrated into cherry picking. Then they started talking about, well, how many of the rear planetaries do you have for the 700 R4? How many of the this do you have? How many? And I, no, we're not going there, because
Yeah, you give up the best, most movable stuff.
yeah, the fastest moving stuff that I have that's actually selling. And since then, I've sold most of that stuff anyway at top dollar. So I'm glad I didn't give in to that and do that.
He is giving me a hard time today. It kicked me out.
Yeah, it kicked her out of the live.
Yeah, it's crazy.
She had to go back into the live again, so we haven't seen her chat for about a minute or two.
It's not even there.
Has anybody got what's the second fastest selling pickup truck right behind the F-150?
That's mean Camaro time. I'm with Allstate.
Yeah, the pickup truck that did not.
Silverado.
Yes, DSW Joyride.
But
he's already on screen share, so ding ding ding, once again. Screen share again. We'll move on to the next and the final trivia question, which is good because it's 8:13. And after this, oh, I forgot to say in the very beginning, there's a fourth thing we do in this show, and that is time for self-promotion for you guys to promote your channels and what you're doing. We'll get to that in a minute. We have one more trivia question for somebody that hasn't been on screen share yet.
Okay, people.
What little?
There are 8 people watching and 5 people are liking us. Which 3 of you don't like us?
Okay, the final
I thought we were all
trivia
friends.
question is, and this is going to be an import. Man, I should have had. We had the Chevrolet Silverado. I should have had a Mopar question in here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? But we had DSW Joyride production here, so we've got plenty of Mopars on the screen right now. And he's got plenty of Mopar on his channel. So final question is going to be imports. What little Italian car that started production in 1955 hit the 1 million mark by 1961? That's only 6 years.
What did you say? I missed the whole question. Can you repeat that? I know, I saw that. I didn't know how to respond. I never mean to anybody. I resent that. No, you're wrong. DSW.
It's got to be the exact car.
You were wrong.
And you got to give somebody else a chance. Okay. Someone else that hasn't already been screen shared. Be more specific. You got to know exactly which car it was. They produced 1 million of them from 1955 to 1961.
What? 1 million? Oh boy, I can see the number.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Okay. It's a number.
DSW and Carol, the queen of the car scene and the queen of the insurance scene, are conspiring against me to give away the answers tonight.
It's a number. That's the wrong number.
It's not the Ferrari 250 GTO.
That's still the wrong number.
Yeah, it's not the 500.
It's 100 more than that.
Oh, jeez. Apparently, this is the comedy portion of our show.
Now there's 6 people liking it and 9 people watching it. What?
There's 9 people here. How many's been on screen share? 4 or 5? It was Gregory was Salvatore was screen shared.
Camaro time.
Camaro
There
time.
was a little tiny motorcycle. My daughter.
Yes, 1701.
Fan
1701.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had the Mud Dauber mini bike on his channel art. So that's 4. 4 people up on screen share. 8 watching now. So there's 4 people that have a chance to be on screen share if they just pick the right number. The correct number Fiat car.
It's not 500, it's 100 more than that.
Which
you see, I blatantly tell them what it is.
And yeah, and DSW sitting there biting his tongue, trying not to say it. Yes, there is. Most 100 people. Fence is there biting his tongue too. I know Camaro Tom's biting his tongue. He knows all these answers. And Gregory. Hello, Matt MPG.
I bet you could figure it out. What's Fiat 500 plus 100?
We're wanting to know what was the little Italian car that started production in 1955 and hit the 1 million mark by 1961.
And said Fiat Spider convertible.
He says he has a had a Fiat.
Okay.
He has a Fiat Spider convertible.
Okay. Yeah.
Which that would be neat to, if you haven't already, put in a video and put on your channel so we can all see it. It's a neat little car.
DSW Joyride's like.
Yeah, yes, yeah. It was a Fiat 600. Camaro Town says the 601. The 1,000,001. They should have done that. They should have changed the name to 601. Yes, it was the Fiat 600. The little Fiat 600. Not the 500, but the 600. Made 1,000,000 of them suckers. By the time they hit the 1,000,000 mark, they were making over 1,000 of them a day.
Yeah.
1,000 a day they were producing those things.
That's too much.
Back in 1961, that was a huge amount of production.
What about in 1965? How many Mustangs had they already created during what?
Look at here.
Just a
Community news.
13 away. Wow, that's awesome.
Community news. Camaro time is 13 away from 3,200. He has an open letter video to GM video coming. Rest of you guys, sound off. It is time for self-promotion. It's 8:21. We only got 9 minutes left. Let's hear about everything you put on your channel last week. Let's hear about everything you're going to be putting on your channel next week. We're coming off a screen share so you can see my ugly mug and the queen of the car scene's beautiful face. Ta-da!
This is the king of the car scene, and this is the queen of the car scene. Yay.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No glitter on the walls. That's my sister's house. She has the glitter on the walls. Matt MPGs just got done making dinner.
Yay.
So is there going to be a video about that? Gonna head out to the garage for Greg's. Okay. So he's going to be on, Matt MPG is going to be on Gregory Salvatore's live tonight at 9 p.m.
Finals this week, DSW says. If I can get into the garage this week, lighting video coming. Awesome.
All right. Let me guess, is it going to be some of those LED lights that I'm planning on getting and putting in the garage out here sometime after all the moving's done?
And Gregory says to be sure to check out his new series Ride Along.
The Z Outlaw SS and who is it? Uzo Lou's Garage. Have a couple of lighting
Matt
videos.
MPG says not tonight's dinner. Well, I made stir fry for dinner tonight, and I made yellow rice with turmeric. I'm not a fan of the turmeric rice, so I'm going back to regular rice now.
Gregory Salvatore said to be sure to check out his new series, Ride Along. Check out the Hot Wheels Ride Along for virtual reality ride along experience.
They're not for the garage, but they are LEDs.
All right. We have at least one LED light already that we've got. We haven't made a video yet.
Fan 1701 and Lonesome's Garage will be on his channel next Saturday at 8 p.m. Central. And hopefully they will be swapping out. It jumped up between our channels every week. Our plan is to always be working on some kind of project, which is awesome.
My plan is to get done with all the projects, and instead I'm always working on some kind of project or multiple projects. So if you want to be always working on a project, you can do what I do and plan to never work on a project and end up always working on projects.
Matt MPG along with Felicia and KDM Designs Revenge of the Apocalypse will be on tonight's Gregory Salvatore Live. And they're going to be talking about Alpha Pack Car Meet. The Alpha Pack Car Meet.
New channels and features and alternative cameras.
Awesome.
Camaro Time says please be sure to check out his last video for car submissions. It does not have to be a Camaro. Oh, and by the way, did you receive any of those video clips and photos that I sent you? I sent you several things to choose from in case you wanted to include them in any of your videos. I don't know if they all got there. Oh, Camaro Time says I sent you a reply email. I'm sorry, I did not get that. I will have to look at it, look and see.
And yes, he got them.
Okay. Were we on my MasterTech Victor email, or were we corresponding on my Victor Sane 67 email?
I use both.
And Fan misses his Suburban. Anybody else got any new videos coming up in the next week or so? Now's the time to self-promote. You got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go because I want some popcorn and a movie because I'm over the.
She's been working hard helping me with the moving this weekend.
And I gotta go to work.
Selling insurance all week, and then helping me move equipment and stuff all weekend. And we're both so tired of moving. And well, we've got a 53-foot tractor trailer coming, and we're going to be filling that sucker up.
But you got to make a ramp. So this.
Yeah, I got to build a ramp. I'm going to use some of the wooden workbench tables that I have at the building over there that I would have to move anyway if I don't use them for something. And I'm going to take the brand new circular saw, which will be in my new video.
What did that was Christmas, wasn't it?
Yep, it was.
He already cut the cord.
I sure did.
Saying.
I done cut the cord. It's already surviving abuse. So
the first time he used
believe me, if I have a tool or piece of equipment on my video and I'm promoting it and I put a link to it, it's because that poor sucker has survived some abuse. Because I'm not the only one that gets burnt, bruised, or bleeding during projects. All the tools and equipment I use also get abused.
I bought it. I got the box. I said, yeah, that's going to be great. Put it under the tree.
One of the things I mentioned about in this next video, and I may have mentioned it in some other videos, about the cordless Black & Decker that I use. That's lithium ion. This is my favorite cordless of all time. I've had it for several years now. I've dropped it several times, and I dropped it off the roof of the barn. The highest part of the roof of the barn went down the hole, and it's slick metal roofing. Goes down the hole, drops to the other level, goes down that hole, then drops down all the way down to the ground and hit on the nose, and still going. That's been 2 years ago since it fell off the roof. And it's had several other abusive encounters since then. And I'm still using it on this project today that I'm filming for a later upload.
Well,
it's not that I'm not got a lot of footage filmed or that I'm not filming while I'm doing some of this stuff. It's just that I haven't been able to stop.
Oh, you guys
doing
probably remember that
editing.
That he cut the cord on it. First day he got it. It was like the day after Christmas. We were on our live and he dropped it.
Yeah, it's been dropped too. Been dropped. Cord cut off of it. It's not even dirty yet, and it's already going through abuse.
Anyway, it is time for us to say goodbye. Good night. Love to see you. Love to go. Got to go. Bye bye.
Don't forget all the other people on the hashtag Insane Friends Live. Go visit their channels. You can find a copy of this live calendar on the Saneauto Facebook page. You can talk with all your hashtag Insane Friends on the Sane Enterprises Facebook page, which is our mastermind group. If you want to be included in that, drop me a message on the Victor Sane Facebook so you can get included. There's not many people have been included in the Sane Enterprises, and every one of them has a great channel. Very exclusive group, exciting and exclusive group.
Yeah.
Lots of people on Saneauto Facebook. If you want to get more views to your videos, then share them on the Saneauto Facebook group so that lots of people can see that you have new videos, and of course announce them here on Sane Sunday Live. And
the Saneauto group, you can see a lot of posts for car shows too.
Yes, absolutely. The car shows and cruise-ins that we're announcing here on Sane Sunday Live, we are also announcing them and sharing the flyers and flyers to other ones. And other people are sharing flyers to events, car events on the Saneauto Facebook page. And you can even find some of those wonderful videos that Camaro Time was talking about, and DSW Joyride Production, and a lot of your favorite hashtag Insane Friends on the Saneauto Facebook group. And I'd like to have a shout out to the I Am a Creator group and the Mopar community, the Camaro community, and all our crazy Mustang friends out there too. Till the next video, get off the couch and get dirty.
Stay clean. Stay clean.